Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome to a solve stream. Welcome to stargazing. So this was a puzzle that was recommended to me on Discord, made by Edwin B. And as always, being streamed with permission. The rules are simple. I need to find my way to the next web page based off the information presented to me. The rules are always, if you do not know the answer to these riddles and these puzzles, then we are a team. Feel free to help out in the chat below. If you do know the answers, only take mercy upon me if I start begging for help. So this is a unique way to start this. This level is stellar, because stargazing, interstellar. Dear Solver. Whoa, We're okay. This level is stellar. Dear Solver, this wannabe weekly now has 2 flavors. Click the boss button for the OG version. Click the pigs in space button for the nerfed version. Now, here's the thing. Bring on the schizo shit. Sounds fun. It does. I like to believe that I can put on my big boy pants and solve something really difficult. But, you know, there's probably a reason it had to be nerfed. Like, it was, like, really hard. And I am trying to do a show, so I want this to be entertaining. And, I really like pigs in space, because I'm a Muppets guy, so I think I am going to do it. Stargazing. Alright, let's get to solving. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of It Takes 3. This is my best Kermit. You're just gonna have to deal. In today's episode, excellent, good to know. Was this a weekly? I assume this was an Enigmatics weekly. In today's episode, we're talking about a very popular subject among solvers, stargazing. The main star of today's show is Miss Piggy, known for movies such as Romeo and Piggy, Piggy Poppins, and The Mad Piglet Beyond Thunderdome. So, Piggy, what can you tell us about stargazing? Let's see if my piggy's not gonna be it. No, Kermit. This is bad. Reporter guy. It has began when I was a beautiful little piglet in the plains of Texas. Was admitted to Hollywood Acting School for Stenography, right? LSB Analysm, and Enigmatization. After a long day, I'm still doing Kermit, following acting classes, nothing was more satisfying than lying down in the grass behind the fence and gazing upward. It was so heavenly. It was almost felt like an out-of-body experience. Heavenly body is what you call a collection of stars. Only one squalid odor of a cigarette could put my feet firmly against the ground again. Spacing seems odd, so just seeing if there's anything hidden there. Alright. So we got 3 stars. We have 3 stars, which is clickable. We have rainbow, because why are there so many songs about rainbows? And then these are question marks. Maybe I click these and we're off to the races. This looks like CG, or this looks like AI. Not a fan. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or in the pen of the beholder, if you write about how beautiful I am. Exactly, I know. This level is like Christmas presents ready to be unwrapped. Alright. Star. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we are, oh boy. Oh boy. Pigpen, that's a good catch. That is a very good catch. Aren't these night skies lovely and loading slowly? Click to zoom in and get a better view. Images are courtesy of the James Cobwebb Space Telescope. Man, words are hard. You ever notice how hard words are? So this is a woman standing next to one of those obelisks from The Witness. Oh wow, we've really zoomed in. We zoomed in way more than I expected here. Oh boy. I'm so glad I took the easy route because I already feel like I'm way over my head here. UA, and I can click here. How do I love thee? Oh my god, that downloaded something? How do I love thee? I don't know what type of file. We're already Googling. What is a .sh file? Yes, I did mean what. A file is commonly a shell script, a plain text file containing a sequence of commands that are executed by a Unix-like shell like bash, zish, or kish. These files are typically used in Linux and Mac. Alright, so probably the best way to open this would be in like a WordPad or a Notepad. Just once, just so I don't screw this up. Dash echo, how do I love thee? Let me count the waves. I equals 1 while oh god, this is gonna be coding. Oh god. My one of many weaknesses, coding. Okay. So if I equals 1 while $1 Leslie do echo. I apologize for the ad session. So we found this coding file that gave me this echo, how do I love these, let me count the ways, and then this is some sort of code that I don't quite understand. But when I equals 1 while 1 minus the unknown do echo. Is there a website where I can run code? I'm going to run the code, but it is bash script. Like on my computer. I think this is the site of the game. Now it's asking me to log in, so this can go F itself. It's a sponsored link. Yes, compiler. Yes. Bash in here. I want to do it externally, so I'm not doing it in my own computer, is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with that. There we go. Yeah. This is what I want. Yay! Thank you. not? Okay. Oh, nope. Did it too many times. We'll see. Okay, we're good. Okay. So now, where's run? There's your ad. I said get out of here, ad, not open. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Oh, run, it's up here. Boop. I hit boop. How's my camera open? Things are saying speaking over. How do I level these? Let me count the way. Line 10. Program finished with the exit code 0. So, is it the idea that no? Let me count the ways. None. That could be the bit. I can totally get behind that being the bit. Let's also take a look. Maybe there's just more to this. There's 3 hashtags before. This could be about counting pigs. This could be, oh God. This is not a welcome back to solving puzzles puzzle like I had hoped. And I didn't write down the letters. Like, I'm sure this VTE thing is very important. Why there's multiple things to download here? Try harder. Alright, I want to say that this is a bit, but also this series of letters could be important. So, God, I have so many old notepads open. Oh my God, it's doing a whole bunch of things. Why is this running? But it's wrong. Alright, shout out to 2 stupid dogs. RKO from out of nowhere. JPL7, just to have that note. Okay, so that's wrong. So is this right? 2 pigs? How do I love it? It's the same file? Oh, I gotta close some files. Yeah, it's this. I got the exact same. Interesting. Alright, give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna punch in. Hi. So it seems to me like finding the code is what's important, and then also the letters that are popping up in these files seems to be important in some way. So I think I need to go back to the previous one and grab those. Because having a partial list of them is not going to do anything for me. I'm also closing some programs that I forgot to close. That's why I'm full screen right now, so you don't see me, all my projects I'm working on. Alright, let's go back to desktop mode. There we go. Alright, so we have VTE here. Alright, so I'm just putting a note here that was found in the wrong GIF. Alright, so now we have VTE. We'll look at the previous one. We have 3 hashtags here. Anything else can be clicked? No, there's some other ones that can be clicked. Interesting. So for this one, it just doesn't work. But for the other ones, we're getting the exact same file re-downloaded. Curiouser and Curiouser. So this is the first one we got. So UA and SS. separate these by a line just so I can kind of remember the order of things. This also has 2 clicky spots. Some of them are incorrect. Why is that? So it's making me think that I need to layer these on top of one another, but some of the things that are being included are incorrect. So we have, what, 7 of these? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of these. All right. Continue on. U, F, U, G. Interesting. So I can kind of see if you look in this like bottom corner here, which I think you guys can still see based on my frame. If it pops up when I over it for "How Do I Love Thee," then I get the file. If I get this weird stuff we all get and then file, that's how I get the "You're wrong" gift. What's that? These random pigs just out in space. Unless this is supposed to be an eye. Seems like this character is always wrong. Bert Hamilton or something? Yes, I haven't even done that yet. You're right. View that beautiful source code. Placement of the group of pigs is not relevant for solving. Purely artistic. Well, that's important. That's pretty good to know, I guess. Is there a 4th one here? Did I get the letters? I did get the letters. I'm starting to think color is important, too. I think I might have biffed this by not including the colors. God, why is this running like ass? Running like ass. So apparently these pigs, the number of pigs here, purely artistic. Yeah, it seems like whenever I click on the dude here, which, granted, it looks like Piggy's here and the scientist pig is here, and I think his name's like Bert Hamilton. Hamilton, because he's a pig. That leads us to it being wrong. It's just interesting. Alright, so now we have V. I'm going to check the source code here just to be safe. Ask a chatbot? Never in my life. Oh, that's probably important too. Well, really starting to hate this. Oh, it's the same thing, right? Yeah, it's the same. Alright, that's interesting at least. Okay, so they all have the same. Okay, so I don't have to go worry about copying them all down. Okay, that's good. Also, in order of rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And that one loads much quicker. Ah, I could have had a VH. That gives me the right thing. This will give me the right thing. This will tell me I'm wrong. Interesting. Alright. So I'm making observations. I'm just going to put this down here because I don't know what the purpose of that information is. VH1? Like the TV thing? So I'm considering these lines and not like I's or L's, you know? A, B, C, G, H, I, V. Ooh, HIV, that's not good. Alrighty. TGG. TGG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is all the images. The pigs are... The number of pigs is entirely artistic. I'm going to look at those words again. The placement of the groups of pigs is not relevant for solving. Purely artistic. Okay. I'll have the moon except for 3 of them. No moon, no moon. 2 of them don't have the moon. Do you think I'm supposed to locate this exact spot in the sky? That's impossible. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Leave all these open. Get rid of all this stuff just to see anything different happens. Might also try it without the word run. Maybe I get rid of. See, this seems to be the issue. I'm going to get rid of this. This seems to now this is purely just the code. So there's something wrong with this. Perhaps the fact that we don't have the unknown. Get rid of done, which I don't think will change anything. I equals 1 while I $I minus Lee $unknown do echo $1. Yeah, so there's like a coding thing that I don't understand. I feel like there's information I'm supposed to gain about the values of things because it says unknown here. Perhaps I replace the unknown with information that I've gathered to assign value to things so that when I run this code it works. That's kind of my feel right now. So here's my group of letters. V, very popular. This is the strangest one. The one that has A, B, C, G, H, F. just a cipher. Let's try that. Let's just take this and head to our friend Decode. Have you seen our friend Decode? Switch to America version. That was funnier years ago. We used to do that. Less funny now. And let's just do substitution cipher. Such. So based on this, I think V would have to stand for either A or I, which makes a lot of sense for what I'm seeing here, because that would mean that like is an or a. No, maybe it doesn't. Only fear, that's an old. I think I want this. Yeah, I screwed this up. Okay, hold on, gang. I should have known this was going to be a problem when I saw flavored spelled the British way. Crypt automatically. See if we can get anything out of this. I don't think so. See, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Because I was saying V should probably be either A or I because it stands alone. But an A at doesn't make really sense, or an A and doesn't make a lot of sense. But I could make sense. I in or I it or I. Why am I supposed to do this E it thing? Edwin B is the creator of this. This was created by Edwin B. This was suggested to me over in the Decadent Mind Discord. Because I used to do Decadent Mind on this here channel. Until that died. Let me, just real quick, I'll just go back to this and view this page source. This level is like a Christmas present, ready to be unwrapped. Unwrapped seems like very particular word choices. Doesn't seem to be anything hiding here. I think your instincts about there being pig pen, good instincts, but none of this is jumping out as looking especially pig penny at this point. It seems to be here, and then my guess is if I click this is a separate puzzle. But again, it's got the same color thing that I was talking about. Sounds like cigarettes really ruined your stargazing experience. Yo, Kermie, you're so right about that, but what can we do? Listen, I have a cunning plan. We'll start by bringing the whole spectrum of cigarettes together. If I did my calculations right, we need to gaze at 63 stars. See, now I think it's right. Nothing hiding here. 3x3x7. Right, that kind of implies like three-dimensional space as being part of this. Tab my way through, see if there's anything that. Wait, whoa. Can I type? Ooh. Red. Orange. This is very odd. Green. 63. Why 63? Why not like 64 is like a decent base of some sort. Hitting enter doesn't really do anything for me. Marble red is like the only thing that actually exists. And the filter is not what's red. Spectrum tobacco, that's an interesting lead. It clearly says Marlboro on these cigarettes. That could just be them using a stock image, but it says rainbow right here. It sounds like. Is there audio playing right now? Ah, wait a minute. Sound? Did not see this coming. Yeah, I did. You are correct. Something's being said that I can't quite make out. Same? The stars we are. Be quiet. I don't want the source. Wait, maybe I do. Because I can read this. You guys see this, right? Spotify. Music, YouTube.com/watch. Yeah, there's a YouTube address in this. And just get rid of all the... No. This might just take me to the song. Or just crash and not work and just show you what I listen to. That's another just entirely true possibility. Listen to, you remember those hazy amber days we were but children? But children. Having the time of our lives, we had not regarded, no respect. A floor was a bed, and a bed healed the mysteries of life, or held the mysteries of life. A floor was a bed, and a bed held the mysteries of life. Is that a song lyric? A floor was a bed, and a bed held the mysteries of life. Over and done with. A song by the Proclaimers? By the Proclaimers of all people? They have another song? Is this is what happens when you walk 1,000 miles for someone? Wait, that's not... Why does that come up? What is going on here? They had to end, but so soon, and to sit in the dark of my lonely room made it all seem so cruelly real. Say no goodbyes, no regrets for the things that were said. How we said that we'd only wanted an answer to our dreams. We wanted an answer to our dreams. Ignorance is bliss. When adulthood we can resist. To remember, no, to embrace the years with it, grace. What a waste. What a waste. What the hell is this? The fun we had, the fun we'll have. Reckless immaturity. For stars we are, and stars will all be. Just you and me. For stars we are, and stars will all be. Just you and me. That's weird. So this is where I get copyright claimed. But you know what we got to do? We got to Shazam it. That's what we do in these scenarios. We Shazam. Where are we? Shazam. I'm unplug my headset here. Sorry if there's an echo. The Stars We Are by Mark Almond. That's nuts. The Stars We Are by Mark Almond. We could spell almond wrong. And stars. We could just... We could just not successfully solve this if we wanted to. Let me get the lyrics and see if... Yep. A floor was a bed, and a bed held the mysteries of life. Okay. I don't know why the Proclaimers came up when I searched those exact lyrics. Okay, so is this a clue? Or is this just the flavor song? What I feel like has to be a clue is 3x3x7. I don't know what that could possibly be. 3x3x7. Like, what would that look like? Like, is that the dimensions of a cigarette? Because 3x3 would be small, and then 7 would be long. So maybe if you're measuring like a tube, but 3 is like very close to half of 7. So it wouldn't be that long of a thing. It would be, that doesn't play. Unless it's just the length of the filter. That could possibly be 3x3x7. Look, the diameter is 3 and 3 if you cross it, because like it's a circle, so it's going to be the same. And then maybe I could kind of imagine that. I could kind of imagine the circle part of this being about here on the cigarette. What do you do with that information? Not a clue. Sounds like those cigarettes really ruined your stargazing experiments. Oh, Karma, you're right. Or you're so right. What can we do? Listen, I have a cunning plan. We start with bringing the whole spectrum of cigarettes together. I did my calculations right. We need to gaze at 63 stars. Does 63 colors mean anything to anybody? That doesn't seem to be it. But 63 has to be like one of the clues in this, right? As does 3x3x7, but where's... I don't need this anymore. Go to the paid source again. Roy G. Biv audio. Wait, so this is different audio. Where the hell did I get the other thing? Lake, 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 lake. What is this now? This is a song called Roy G. Biv by Boards of Canada. Boards of Canada. It does not appear to have lyrics. Pain. So where did I get the first song from? Like a rocket going off behind him. So, spectrum, color, lights, that all seems to be going together. Like, if we combined all the 63 colors together, we of course get white if we're talking about light, and black if we're talking about paint. That always seems to be a sticking, tricky point. Is when dealing with colors. Is if you're talking about like palette versus light. The fact that this says spectrum makes me think we're talking about light. Just because, like, if I take red paint and mix it with blue paint, I will get purple when I mix those two together. But if I take a white light, shine it through a red gel, and then shine the light that comes out into a blue gel, I will get no light because the gel is absorbing all spectrums of light besides red. And the blue gel, it absorbs every spectrum of light besides blue. But all that's hitting it is red spectrum, so it absorbs all the light that's hitting it, and no light comes out. I'm using my theater degree. What does that have to do with anything? Not a clue. Probably doesn't have anything to do with this, but we don't know. Because when you put red light through or white light through a prism, it breaks into these colors. That's why we have rainbows. Oh God, why are there so many songs about rainbows? I mean, I think that there's like a tie-in of Muppets to Rainbow Connection. I think I'm trying to make a Rainbow Connection right now. So what if I write in red here? Does that take me to a page where it will give me something I should answer or something? Nope. But it's wrong. Big fan of Two Stupid Dogs, like my Hanna-Barbera. Maybe let me just try real quick. Not starts. Stars. Stars. Is there a reason that 63 stars? Are you a flag with 63 stars? I don't know what that has to do with anything. Why 63? What's important about that number? It's divisible by 9, and because that's 9 times 7, so it's divisible by 7 as well. So if I were to line them up, I could do 7 and 9 as columns and rows. That would make my best. Ooh! So 3 times 3 times 7 equals 63. So if I were to put these stars into a box, I could do 3 by 7 and then put 3 up. That's got to be what this is about, right? Bring the whole spectrum of cigarettes together. If I did my calculations right, we need to gaze at 63 stars. So maybe we compare that to the other ones, and maybe it has something to do with... I know he said number of pigs don't matter, but... I also think the layering this on top of one another thing makes a lot of sense. But, like, there's something wrong about this guy. Like, there's some information that I should ignore him. Like, that's not important, but this is important, and this dot's important. Like, perhaps they stack on top of each other and spell something. I just watched the Game Grumps play the Impossible Quiz, and that's, like, one of the puzzles, so. Because all of these boxes are the same shape, you know? So I think that's what makes the most sense, is because they're all the same size. Also, what is this called? Oh, no. James Cobweb. That's fine. Since they're all the same size, it would be very easy for me to layer these on top of one another. Which is what I think I'm going to do next time, because I am out of time. So I have some ideas. I personally believe that the two puzzles are, in fact, related. I think that the star puzzle and the Spectrum cigarette puzzle, I think they are related in some way. I don't know how yet. But I have the idea to layer these on top of one another. Or maybe I should just take the letters that I got from each color and just plug those in instead of just writing the color. That's another way I can go about this. That also makes sense. I feel like the lead had to be the Spectrum Consortium, but I can't find anything to do with the number 63. Yeah, I don't get it either. I definitely find it very awkward that the title of this is 3 times 3 times 7, which equals 63. So that brings me back to 63. And maybe I'm thinking in dimensions and 3D space. If I do like 3 rows of 7, and then do that 3 times and kind of stack them on top of one another, that would create like a box full of stars that like fits perfectly in space. Also, something about coding. Like, let's also not forget this garbage. Don't know. I have no idea what to do with this information, other than throw it in the bin. All right, guys. As I always say, if you're watching this on YouTube and you have an idea, leave it in the comments down below. I'm probably going to be streaming this next Monday, so please join me Mondays here live so you can help out and help me try to solve these weird puzzles. It's a space Muppet puzzle. We should be able to do this. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe right here to Plus2 Comedy Gaming. Catch up on all my past live streams. Thank you so much for 500 followers here on Twitch, and I will see you all next time. Boop!